Welcome back to Chit Chats, everybody. My name is Antonio.
What's up, Low Gang? My name is Logan Paul.
Not Low Gang.
And let's have a chit chat.
Not Low Gang. No, I never thought I'd have to hear that again. Damn. All right. What a way to start. What a way to start this episode. All right. Thank you for that, Brennan. Really setting the tone there. But you know what? More or less, you know what? Today's topic is actually kind of related to Logan Paul.
I feel like it's not at all.
Hey, I will find a way to connect them. Don't worry. But yes, this is another episode of Chit Chats, and it's just the classic duo today, Mr. Brennen Croy and myself. Brennan, I have called you here today because, well, let's just say, okay, we're celebrating a little bit of an occasion here. A little bit late, but we're celebrating an occasion.
Still hasn't told me what this episode is.
So I have not told you. As I like to do, I like to be a little coy with my, when I tell, when I decide not to tell my guests what we're doing, because I like to keep them on their toes. I like to keep them guessing. But Brennan, I'm going to introduce what we're going to be doing today. We're doing a quiz. I did tell you that we're doing a quiz, but I did not tell you the subject matter of the quiz.
Yes.
So, Brennan, as you may know, the Cooking with Brennan series has officially ended as of August of this year. The finale episode, the 1 hour and 20-minute long finale episode, has come out as of August of this year. Hopefully this episode comes out this year. As of 2023, we'll say that. Yes. But Brennan, this is kind of a momentous occasion. Cooking with Brennan has been a part of our lives for 6 years now. Come this December, the December of 2023, Cooking with Brennan will have been in existence since that long. You could even argue longer because we joked about it in a video in 2016, right?
It's true.
It's kind of a big deal. And I do think I'm very proud of how the final episode went. I think it came out really good. And I'm really proud of everyone's involvement in it and just everything that we accomplished with the series and all that. But I want, I'm not quite ready to let go of it quite yet, Brennan. And I don't think you are either, for that matter.
Oh no.
So Brennan, if you would please direct your attention to the screen. You may recognize this font. Because Brennan, I would like to introduce to you the Cooking with Brennan quiz.
Oh, fuck.
That is what we are doing today. But Brennan, as you may know, some quizzes in the past that you've been a part of have been somewhat stacked against you. Okay.
Somewhat.
But Brennan, this quiz, I don't think there's any other topic that you could be better suited to talk about. Well, maybe Zelda would be up there. And welding, for that matter. Okay, so there's a couple topics that might stack against this one. But the point remains, you should do pretty well at this. All right?
Hopefully.
And I'm quite excited for you to take it because I'm going to break the fourth wall here. I literally put this whole quiz together right before we started recording.
Yes.
We were on call for probably at this rate, probably half an hour to... Yeah, half an hour to 40 minutes, while
he made the quiz.
While I made the quiz, and typically I take a little longer than that to make it. I kind of had to speed run this, so hopefully it's not a pile of dog shit. But there's only one way to find out, and it's by doing the quiz. So Brennan, are you ready to get started?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, well, we're gonna get started here with Question 1, and it's right there on the screen. What did Brennan make in the first episode of the show, Cooking with Brennan Holiday Treats? And now, I will preface this by saying the first 5 questions of this quiz are multiple choice.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, I mean, I already know what it is, but...
You already know what it is, but...
I don't know how specific you want it.
Well, you'll find out. But yeah, this is the first question. I'm going to give you your 4 multiple choice options here. Let me just make sure I'm recording because that would really suck if I wasn't recording. Okay, I am recording. Okay. Just had to be sure. Okay. Your options are chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodles, or oatmeal raisin cookies.
Okay, now you see, this is the part where I was a little worried because I know because it's cookies. I was just gonna say cookies, but then I remember I was like, I'm pretty sure because it's holiday. I'm pretty sure we did pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
Okay. And you
So
think, okay.
I'm gonna lock in B.
You're going to lock in B? Okay. All right. So your final answer is pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
I swear it was pumpkin chocolate chip.
Okay, I'm going to if you're locking in your answer, I'm gonna hit next.
I'm gonna lock it in.
You're correct. It is
Okay.
pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Good job. All right. All right. You got the first question right. But that was a little bit of a freebie. Okay. I mean, like, especially given that it was multiple choice.
A little bit of a freebie.
But still, you got it correct. So I'll give you the point on that one. All right. So we're going to move on to question number 2. How many episodes of Cooking with Brennen has Donovan been in?
Oh, come on.
Now remember, this is multiple choice.
Yeah.
So I'm not just going to make you name a random number, okay? Like, you have options. If you think about it for a minute, you might be able to get it, okay?
Yeah.
Your options are 5,
Okay.
8,
Okay.
6, or 7.
Fuck. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize I did that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just put them in a random order. Yeah. Well, your options are all laid out for you. So you know for sure it is one of these.
Because I gotta remember the episodes where he plays. Okay, can I ask a question here?
You can ask any questions you want. It's just a matter of if I can answer them for you or not.
Okay, fair.
But go ahead. Like, feel free to throw out a question.
Are we counting the episodes where he voices Stabby?
Ooh, that is a good question. So I don't think I technically thought about that when I made this quiz, but
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say we are counting that, but
Okay.
that doesn't, like, the answer is still up here.
So,
It's just not the answer that I have down as the correct answer.
Leprechaun. He wasn't in that one. He was in the behind the scenes of that one, but he wasn't actually.
Yeah, the behind the scenes does not count. We're only talking about the actual episode itself.
See, the thing is that I know he was in a lot of season 2 because of all of his scenes where he played
The Leprechaun.
Darby.
Yep, right. Good job remembering the name.
So I just got. I think canonly it was not behind the scenes stuff.
Behind the scenes is not canon.
I know, like
Yeah.
I said. So I think he was only in one episode of season 1.
Okay.
But then
What
he
was
in
that
the
episode?
The St. Patrick's Day episode.
Okay. Are you sure there's no other episodes of season 1 that he was in?
He wasn't in the taco episode. He wasn't in the healthy episode. Wait, was he in the healthy episode? He made an appearance in the healthy episode.
Okay.
Because we made the diabetic joke.
Okay.
That's 2. The Halloween episode, I don't think so.
I like to hear your thought process.
So I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2 for in season 1,
Okay.
and then the problem is I gotta remember all the flashback shit and remember how many times he appeared as Darby.
Oh. Right. Well, yeah, okay.
So of course he was in the final dish. So that's 3. He was in the mac and cheese episode. So that's 4.
Yeah, there was like there was an arc in the second season.
I'm going to say this one. This one. This one I know he made a lot of appearances in, but
Hmm.
I'm having trouble with season 2, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say D7
Okay. Did you
because I
account for any episodes that he voiced Stabby in?
yes
Okay. Okay, so you're
because
gonna
I
lock in.
think because I think 5. It's honestly it's between 6 and 7 for me because I think five's too low, but I think eight's too high.
Okay, so you're gonna lock in 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in 7.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal the correct answer. It is 7,
Let's go.
but that was before I accounted for him voicing Stabby.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Now
So it would be 8.
I am going to recount from my memory every episode that he was in. Okay, and you can fact check. I like you can see if you agree with me on this. Okay, he was in the St. Patrick's Day episode as Darby the Leprechaun. At the time, he was nameless, but he was in that episode. He was in the Halloween episode. That's where he made the diabetic joke. It was not the healthy episode.
Halloween.
It was the Halloween episode. He was in the anime episode. He voiced Stabby in that one. And then he was in the last 5 episodes of season 2. He was in because he was
So,
reintroduced in
8, 5.
what was it? It was ice cream.
Yeah.
And then he was in Lego. He was in Frank Strikes Again. And then he was in Mac and Cheese, and then he was in Final Dish. So that's 8 total. From what I can remember. He was in the behind the scenes of the Gamer episode, which might have been what you were thinking. But he was not in the actual episode itself.
God damn it.
So with that, yes, unfortunately, you did not get this one correct by 1. I'm sorry to say
Because
that.
you forgot too. Because you fucked up too, though.
I did, but am I taking the quiz? No. So
Oh,
it doesn't quite matter if I fucked up or not. Just to make sure we get everything straight here. I'm just gonna change this to make sure we have the correct.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Mhm.
There we go. Now everything's right with the world. Okay. I'm sorry, Brennan. All right, but there are more questions. There are more chances for you to get points. All right. Moving on to number 3. Besides the finale, what is the longest episode of Cooking with Brennan? Your options are Cooking with Brennan Eggs, Cooking with Brennan Lego,
Oh, shit.
Cooking with Brennan Frank Strikes Again, or Cooking with Brennan Mac and Cheese.
Okay, I know it's not Lego. It's not Lego.
Now I know that you have in the past recounted the lengths of certain episodes because we've
Because
talked
I
about
noticed
that before.
they get longer.
Yes.
They get longer as we went.
Yes. But that was in season 1. I remember you talked about that in terms of season 1, but season 2 is kind of a different story.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's gonna watch this video and be like, "What the fuck is Cooking with Brennan?"
No. I want to say eggs because I know that we put a lot of work into into egg
Into egg.
into egg
Into singular egg.
and so I want to say egg, but I don't think it's egg.
Do you remember how long the eggs episode is?
Egg was anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes if I remember.
Okay.
Uh, now I'm just singing music in my head. No.
Well, if that helps you answer the question, more power to you.
More power to you. I don't think it was mac and cheese. I want to say. I want to say. It's either Frank Strikes Again or eggs.
Okay.
So I don't think it was mac and cheese, but I don't know.
I know you have it in you, Brennan. I know you can. I know you can recall what it was. I'm fact checking for myself right now just to make sure I know which one is the correct one, but I'm pretty sure I know which one's the right one.
I'm gonna say. I must say, just because of some of the lore that you put into it
Mm-hmm.
at the end, I think Frank Strikes Again is longer than Eggs.
Okay.
Because we had like that section at the end for lore.
Okay. So you're thinking Frank Strikes Again is the longest.
Yeah, I don't think it's much longer, but I think just because of like the lore that we
The
that you put
lore.
at the end.
The lore. Yeah.
The lore.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Five
Okay, I
Nights at
got you.
Freddy's. Oh, no.
Okay. So are you
I'm
gonna
going
lock
to-
in?
I'm gonna lock in C and say that that's the second longest.
Okay. Besides the finale, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to reveal to you in increasing order the lengths of the episodes. And we'll end off with the one that is the longest. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Coming in at the technically fifth longest episode of the show. Well, actually, that might not be true. We'll say out of this list, out of these four, the shortest episode here is Cooking with Brennan, Mac and Cheese, clocking in at 7 minutes and 24 seconds.
Okay.
The second or the third longest out of this list of four is Cooking with Brennan, Eggs, at 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Only 1 second longer.
Wait, 1 second.
So it is not, you thought Cooking with Brennan, Eggs was like 10 to 12 minutes. It is not, in fact, 10 to 12 minutes long.
Damn.
It is 7 minutes. It is long. It was, at the time, it was the longest
At the time,
episode.
it was the longest.
But it was not that long. And now, moment of truth. It's between Lego and Frank Strikes Again.
Then it's Frank Strikes Again. Lango was not long. Not a very long episode.
Well, let's see. At the second longest of this list, we have Cooking with Brennan, Lego at 8 minutes and 22 seconds.
Okay.
And Cooking with Brennan, Frank Strikes Again was in fact the longest episode besides the finale at 10 minutes and 4 seconds.
Okay.
So that was in fact the longest episode. I know that by I know that by
I was
heart.
still right. The Lango episode is longer than I thought.
No, you were still right. But I knew that Frank Strikes Again was the longest because I remember editing that episode the day it came out, like the morning that before it was supposed to come out. And like thinking to myself, like, this is such a fucking long episode. It was like taking me forever. But yeah, no, you were right. It was Frank Strikes Again. So good job. That is another point under your belt in the Cooking with Brennan quiz.
Let's go.
All right. Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, we have a visitor.
Oh,
Is it Quentin?
Yeah, dude, we're having a chit chat.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, Frank Strikes Again.
yeah. We're doing the Cooking with Brennan quiz.
Oh, okay. I want
Yeah.
to make sure I didn't accidentally say the right answer. If
No,
Brennan couldn't see it.
he can see everything. Yeah, we just
Oh.
finished the third question.
Crap. Well, speaking of Cooking with Brennan, mac and cheese, I was wondering if you already ate.
Oh, not dinner, no.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make food.
Okay, cool. I will do the dishes.
Enjoy your chit chats.
All right, thank you. All right, cool. I got something to look forward to now. After this dreadful video. No, I'm kidding. No. Okay. All right. So that was question 3. Thanks to Quentin for making an appearance. All right. Are you ready for question 4?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Question 4. Okay, Brennan, this one's a doozy. Which one of these games did Brennan not use when making the gamer juice in Cooking with Brennan Gamer? As you might recall, part of the recipe
Nintendo cartridges.
Part of the recipe was Nintendo cartridges. And in the video, in the Cooking with Brennan Gamer video, you hold up 3 games that you
Fuck
supposedly use in the recipe
you.
for the
Fuck
gamer juice.
you.
One
You're
of
a
these
dick.
games that I'm gonna list here was not in that lot of games. Now,
Okay.
you might be thinking to yourself, I hate Antonio with a passion. Why would he put this question in here? I hate him so much. But if you think about this, I'm not going to give you too much of a hint here, but if you think hard about this, you might not even have to think that hard. You will very easily be able to get the answer to this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to reveal the games. Remember, you're picking the one that you did not use, okay?
Okay.
Your options are Super Mario 3D All-Stars, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and New Pokemon Snap.
Fuck. I know Super Mario was in there. And I think Animal Crossing was too. I think it's either the new Pokemon or the Tears of the Kingdom. Wait. Wait a minute. It's B.
Why is it B, Brennan?
Tears of the Kingdom wasn't out yet.
Yeah, it's B. I was like, if Brennan gets this wrong, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Well, for some odd reason, I was thinking it was Breath of the Wild, and then I was
Right.
like, no, wait, Tears of the Kingdom had it come out.
I was like, I know Brennan's gonna think this is a bullshit question, but if he just thinks about it for 2 seconds, he will get it. Because yes, you are correct. Brett, Tears of the Kingdom did come out in 2023. We filmed this episode in 2021. So good job on that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so you now have 3 points.
Did we really film that episode in 2021?
We did. It didn't come out until 2022, but we filmed it in 2021.
Jesus, I remember filming that video like it was fucking 6 months ago.
I know it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was. It was that long ago. All right. So Brennan, are you ready for number 5?
Yes.
All right. Question number 5. What episode marked the first appearance of the Raisin Bra box? Your options are Cooking with Brennan Holiday Treats, the first episode. Cooking with Brennan Eggs, the finale of Season 1. Cooking with Brennan Toast, the second episode of Season 1.
Might be that one.
Or Cooking with Brennan Cereal, the first episode of Season 2.
Okay, so I can already tell you I'm eliminating D and B.
Okay.
Those it did not. I was too late because Raisin Bra was in the original intro.
Okay.
I almost want to say, I think it might have just been Holiday Treats because I think we were trying to make clips for the intro, and we just started like having me do random shit, and I think you were gonna hand me the Raisin Bran box, and then I can't remember how, but we came up with the joke of Raisin Bruh.
Are you
I don't think.
certain that the first episode had that intro though?
Fuck, did the first episode have an intro? Fuck you, don't go playing mind games with me, bitch.
I'm just trying to make you think.
Don't make me think.
Yeah, God forbid that you think in a quiz. No.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck. I might get this one wrong, but I am pretty sure that it is a Holiday Treats.
Are you locking in A?
I am locking in A.
You're sure it's Cooking with Brennan Holiday Treats, the first episode of the show.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, Brennan, you are correct.
Yeah.
I was trying to fuck with you.
Yeah, fuck you.
It is in
You little
fact
slimy.
the first
You
episode
little
of the show.
slimy shit. You little slimy. I was like, no, I could have sworn that we like filmed like like random shots for the intro,
Mm-hmm.
and you handed me a cereal box, and then we somehow came up with came up with the joke, Raisin Bruh instead of Raisin Bran.
I'm really proud of the foreshadowing because we had that in the first episode, and then it ended up being what you make in the cereal episode. You know. It all
First
came
episode
full
of
circle.
season 1.
It all came full circle.
It all came full circle.
All right, Brennan, that is another point for you. So you now have 4 points, and that marks the halfway point of the quiz. But we have a bonus round. Brennan, I would like you to name as many food items made in Cooking with Brennan episodes as you can.
Okay.
And I will give you half a point for each one that you're able to name.
Okay. So.
And be as specific as possible. Like if it's a type of cookie, what type of cookie?
Okay.
If it's a type of cereal, what type of cereal? Whatever. Yeah, okay. So go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. So, starting with season 1.
Okay.
Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
Toast.
Okay.
This is not going to be in order. I'm just like I'm trying
It doesn't
to
have
start
to be
with
in
season 1.
It doesn't have to be in order.
Okay. So then, pot pie.
Okay.
Frank's.
Okay.
Omelets. Pumpkin pie.
We did not cook omelets.
I thought that was like the whole joke. No, it was just an egg. It was just eggs. Because it was the whole joke was my favorite dish was omelets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, not eggs. Okay, I said pumpkin pie. There was the barbecue episode where we cooked hot dogs and hamburgers, but we used paper. And then there was the burrito episode, aka the taco episode. Did we make burritos or did we make tacos? Because I ate a taco, but which one were we making?
It's times like this when I realize how stupid of a show Cooking with Brennan was. For you to even think like, I ate a taco, but were we making burritos?
Burritos or were we making tacos? I don't know.
That's a legitimate question.
And then lamb sauce. The lamb sauce.
What did you make in that episode?
Oh, we made something in that episode? I thought it was just lamb sauce. I don't know. I'm gonna skip to season 2 for now.
Okay.
So Raisin Bra, aka cereal,
Okay.
and then sushi from the anime episode.
Okay.
Gamer fuel. I think that's what we called it in the gamer
Okay.
episode.
Okay.
And then mac and cheese, cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did salad back in season 1, but
Okay.
I ended up doing cake instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did ice cream.
Okay.
And then in the Lego episode, we cooked a Lego hot dog.
Is that the extent of what we cooked, though?
No, we also cooked like a bread and some fruit. And then in the second Frank episode, I think we cooked bratwursts.
Okay.
And then I'm calling it. I can't remember anything else.
Okay. So you ended up. So if you're done, then you got 8 points just now.
Okay.
You had a max of 10 that you could have got, but if you're stopping there, then you only got 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. I can't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna try to recall what you missed. You missed pizza. I don't think I heard you say pizza.
Oh, that's right. The episode where we're in the chef's hat.
You didn't say pumpkin pie, which I'm a little surprised that you missed.
I did say pumpkin pie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I said it twice.
Okay, well maybe I did count that then. Okay, so you didn't say pizza. Did you say sushi? Yeah, you did say sushi.
Yeah.
So then maybe you did get all of them. No, you didn't. Well, you didn't say the final dish. You didn't say
Oh, the
you
dish
didn't
of
say the sacred dish or
something
yeah.
something.
Yeah, so you missed two at least. And then I don't think you said that might be those actually might be the only two that you didn't say. So maybe I'll give you
Was
9 points. I'll give you 9 points. You know what? I'm too tired to sit here and try to like just deduce everything that you didn't say. You're getting 9 points. Congratulations.
yeah.
We're making the rules a little looser with this quiz. So you currently have 13 points.
Let's go.
That's nothing to sneeze at. Which I think means that you definitely made up the points that you missed. Well, I mean, obviously. Anyway, we're going to move on to number 6 now. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 6. Now, I may remind you that the first 5 questions of this quiz were multiple choice. The last 5 questions are going to be free response.
Okay.
So I'm not going to give you any options, but you hopefully should be able to still answer them. But here we go. Besides the finale, Cody has only been in one episode of Cooking with Brennan. Name that episode.
It was the one where he comes in and he just breaks an egg on the head for no reason. Fuck. What episode was that though? What were we cooking in that episode? Uh, uh, I know the episode. I can literally see Cody. We talk about it in the like farewell message for the final dish too. But what fucking episode was that? Because he just comes in for no reason and breaks an egg on my head. On me noggin.
I do remember what you're talking about. But if you're able to name that episode, that is the goal.
I'm trying.
Well, try harder. No, I'm kidding. I think you can do it, Brennan. Really think about it. Really think about it.
So I'm thinking too hard.
I think you are. Throw out a random episode and then explain to me why it would be that one.
I mean, like, I feel like it's pretty obvious for it to be the egg episode, but I feel like that's too obvious. You know,
It's too
Obvious.
easy.
And so, like, I want to say that one, but I feel like it's not that one.
What other ones are on the table?
For some odd reason, I want to say like the Halloween episode. But
I remember vividly how the Halloween episode ends. And I think you do too.
oh, I do too. Never mind, not the fucking Halloween episode. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I think that's one of the best moments from any episode.
No, it was not. um,
Donovan, if you're watching right now, because I feel like Donovan's might be the only other person that could do like as well, if not a little worse than you at this quiz. So if you're watching, Donovan, and you're playing along, let us comment down below how many points you have so far, or wait till the end of the video and comment how many points you ended with.
I want to say eggs, but that seems too obvious.
It's too obvious. Well, we're gonna need an answer.
Dude, the only other thing I could think was the Halloween episode, but it's definitely not the Halloween episode because, like I said, I fucking remember how that fucking shit ended.
Yeah. Can you remind me? I don't remember.
No, I don't. You don't fucking deserve it.
You get what you fucking deserve.
Exactly. Fuck it.
Joker 2 in
The
theaters
egg.
2024.
The eggs episode.
Are you going to
Final
go with that
answer.
one?
Final answer.
Are you sure?
I don't
Okay.
know what it could be.
I just remembered I forgot to actually put down what the correct answers are, so I'm just going to type them out. Are you ready? The correct answer. Oops.
Cooking girl.
You're right.
Let's go.
I was like, Brennan, come on, man.
I don't know.
You were
I
literally
felt like-
saying it.
I know. I felt like.
You had it in you all along.
Dude, I know. I was like, this is bullshit. I was like, what? It's like, it's like if it's not the egg, because I felt like the egg was just too obvious. Because I felt like, I felt like, even though that episode is about eggs, I still feel like with how fucking bullshit we made this show, that Cody could have come in on any episode.
I
Smash
think
an egg on my head.
I would actually say I think the show made a lot of sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, moving on. That's another point for you, Brendan. You now have 14 points. Moving on to question 7, we have, what was printed on the Snickers bar wrapper in Cooking with Brennan Healthy?
So you're gonna laugh your ass off at this.
Okay.
This memory came up not too long ago for me on Snapchat.
Really?
So my answer and my final answer is hater.
Well, Brennan, I don't mean to be a hater, but you're correct. It was in fact hater. I figured you would remember that. That's a pretty iconic.
I have that picture saved on Snapchat, and it came up not too long ago.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, because I think we filmed that in August of 2018. I think.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that that would have came up semi recently.
I know. I want to find it now just to show that I still have it.
Yeah, I also took a picture of it. Well, because I remember, that day, or not that day, but the day before, that was actually a fun fact. That was the quickest turnaround that I've ever had for a Cooking with Brennan episode. We filmed it. Yep, there it is. There it is. But fun fact about that episode, we filmed that episode on Wednesday, the 8th of August, and it came out on the 10th of August. That was the quickest amount of time that I've ever had editing a Cooking with Brennan episode, in the amount of time that between when we filmed it and when it came out, and I was proud of myself. I remember texting you and being like, dude, the episode we just filmed is gonna go up tomorrow, and you were like, oh hell yeah. But yeah, it did say hater. I remember going to the store and I was just like, okay, I just need a random candy bar, and they had Snickers bars, but I remember none of them said Snickers. They all said some random word. It was some stupid fucking promotional thing or whatever. But I was just like, okay, well, if I can't get one that just says Snickers, I'll just get one that says something funny on it. So I got the one that said hater. True story. Anyway, I'll stop boring you with my tales because you're obviously more interested in your fucking knuckles than what I'm talking about.
I have
all right.
bug bite on the back of my hand. I'm sorry.
Oh, valid. Okay, well, I apologize about that. All right, well, Brennan, bug bites aside, are you ready to move on to question 8?
Yes.
All right. Why did the copyright police, aka Talon Deutsch, threaten to arrest Antonio and Brennan in Cooking with Brennan Tacos?
Because we were playing. No, we played Corey in the house, and he started dancing with us.
Okay.
But what did we do in that episode that caused the copyright police to come?
What did we do, Brendan? I have a hint for you if you would like me to give you a hint.
I would love a hint.
All right, Brendan, here's your hint. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is your hint.
Oh, fuck you.
So, Brennan, what could you have done, or what could we have done, or you? It could have just been you. Why?
Well, I mean, it's a song. It's a song.
I think it's a pretty memorable moment. And I think the song is pretty memorable as well.
I get it.
So memorable, in fact, that I think almost anybody in the world could name it. But what is the song? What is the song? Why did the copyright police want to arrest us? What could it be, Brennan?
You keep fucking asking that question, and I'm gonna snap your head off.
Well, I'm gonna keep asking until I get an answer.
One reason all I keep thinking about is because fucking Mortal Kombat just came out. Is the song that they keep using for fucking Johnny Cage. Down in New York City.
So you're saying that the song that you listened to was the Johnny Cage theme song from Mortal Kombat 1.
Yes. No, that is not my answer.
I'll remind you, Brennan, that you cooked tacos in this episode.
Oh my god, it was fucking Despacito. It was fucking Despacito.
It was Despacito.
I forgot that song was
Thank you. All right.
Popular.
All right. That is officially your 16th point. 16th point. Yeah. Wait, no. That's your 17th point. Congratulations.
16th.
I think. Did I count wrong? No. Wait a minute, Brennan. Hold on, Brennan. Calm down. Brennan, calm down. Brennan, calm down. Okay, wait. I think... Sorry, I miscounted. You have 16 points.
16.
You have 16 points. All right. Let's move on to question 9. How many episodes of Cooking with Brennan did Antonio's house burn down in? And yes, this is more than once.
Yeah, I know. I forgot that we did that joke a couple times.
But can you recall? Can you recall what episodes they were, and how many of them were there?
No.
well, I guess that answers that question.
I'm gonna say I literally have no idea. I know we've done the joke more than once. But like the only episode I can really remember for sure is one of the two Frank episodes. I can't remember which one.
See, fun.
And then
yeah.
What? No, what were you?
Oh, I was gonna say fun fact about Brennan. Whenever we get together to film, he just shows up and just tells him, and I just tell him what to say, and he just says what I tell him to say. There's no comprehension of what's going on when Brennan comes over. It is just say what Antonio says, and try to have a smile on his face when he does it.
I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say 3 episodes.
Okay, what? Just by curiosity, what 3 episodes do you think they are?
I think it's. I'm gonna say the second. I'm gonna say Frank Strikes Again, and pizza episode.
Okay.
And then
could there have been a season 1 episode where it happened?
that's what I'm trying to remember.
Perhaps an episode where there was fire involved in some capacity.
And now I'm just thinking of that. I'm gonna put it in the oven.
That's also a very memorable moment. I quite like that moment.
That was completely improv, and that wasn't.
That was improv. Yeah, I think I told you to say that, but I didn't tell you to say it in the way that you said it. But I think the way that you said it like added so much, though.
Thank you. No.
It did. I'm very that was a compliment.
I can't remember the 3rd episode, but I'm gonna be a cheap bitch and still say 3. So I'm gonna say 3.
Okay. Well, Brennan, I admire your confidence. However, Brennan, I regret to inform you that it was 3 actually.
What? What episodes was I right about?
So,
Frank and
as you
pizza?
remembered, it was Cooking with Brennan pizza.
Okay.
Cooking with Brennan Frank Strikes Again.
Okay, so I got those two right.
And you may have not remembered this. I almost forgot about this. You allegedly burned down my house in Cooking with Brennan Summer when we cooked on the grill. Because at one point, and you can go back in the episode and check for yourself, at the end of the episode, you say, so we actually did end up burning down our house. You said that. And I happen to remember that you said that, and I was curious to see if you would have remembered that.
I didn't.
It was a very obscure one. I don't blame you for not remembering it. But
I just said 3 because I remember I remember that there was one of the 2 Frank episodes. Frank burns your house down, and then I remember the pizza episode. Something goes wrong in your house because I remember I'm outside. I'm like, "Mamma mia!" and you're like, "Stop it!"
yeah, right. Yeah. So you got it right though. You know what? You took a shot in the dark, and it paid off. Well, it wasn't in the dark completely, but you did. You weren't sure of your answer, but you stuck to it, and I'm proud of you that you stuck to it because you got right. You got it right. So good job.
Yes.
Now, Brennan, this next question is the final question of the quiz. All right. And this is, in fact, and I don't even think it's a stretch to say, this is the hardest question.
Oh no.
And I'm not necessarily going to be surprised if you get it wrong. However, it's not like a matter of you either get it wrong or you don't, because this next question is the final question is another question where you're going to be naming different things. Okay? So if you can get as many of these things as you can, I will give you a full point for each one of these things.
Okay.
Each one of these things, okay? Brennan, your final challenge. Name the 4 key ingredients to the sacred dish from Cooking with Brennan, the final dish.
Okay.
You may remember that each ingredient had kind of a bullshit name by design. If you're able to name them at all, you may be able to name the specific like core parts of them, but if you can name them by actual name that I gave them in the script, I'll give you a full point.
Fuck you.
Come on, Brennan, it's easy.
No, it's not.
I'm definitely not looking them up right now because I don't even remember them off the
You
top of my
son
head.
of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I do. I definitely remember them all. They're so memorable.
He doesn't even know the
How
answers
could
to
you
his
forget?
own quiz.
How could you forget?
Because you wrote the damn script.
How?
I remember. So of course, it was the vegetables, the potatoes,
Yep.
the seasoning,
Uh-huh.
and then drumsticks from KFC.
Right.
I think one of the dishes wasn't the drumsticks just drumsticks from KFC? I'm say KFC. No, you still made some weird fucking name for it. God damn you.
Yeah, it technically did have a specific name.
The fried chicken of Kentucky.
You know what? I'm really curious if you're going to be able to remember any of them. But if you You know what? What?
I want to say like the seasoning of delectable delight or some shit like that.
Dude, you're really close. You kind of have like you kind of like mixed up a couple of them there, but you got like one of the key words in one of them. I'll say this: almost all of them have alliteration. And if you don't know what alliteration
means,
okay, alliteration is when you have a sequence of words that all start with the same letter. So like Bed Bath and Beyond is an example of that. Or like fucking finger food. That's technically yeah.
The seasonings. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the seasonings.
Okay, so the seasoning actually didn't have an alliteration because I couldn't come up with one.
Son of a bitch!
But it did kind of have one.
I was like, so what? The seasoning of sensational solutions?
Not quite, but it's not. You're not like that far off.
The seasoning of sensational light. I don't know.
There's no way Brennan's gonna get this one.
No, there's not. I don't. I remember how much trouble I had saying these fucking.
You know
names.
what? You know what, Brennan? Okay, you know what? What do you remember the drumsticks? This one actually was alliteration. You said one of the words of them earlier.
The drumsticks of delectable delight.
One of the words you just said is not correct.
It's delight is right. I'm pretty sure.
It's not.
Fuck. So drumsticks. Of
Delectable is you're right on delectable.
delectable.
What when I say that I want something, what is that? What is that? I want it really bad. I blank it.
Need.
If you want something, you have a
Craving.
You're not wrong, but that's not what we're looking for.
I'm thinking of every answer but the actual
It
answer.
starts with a D,
Dick.
and it's something. It means that you want it.
Drumsticks of
The drumsticks of delectable.
divination.
That's you know what? That's actually that could be that's a better word than what I used.
Drumsticks of.
All right, I'm willing to give you 0.75 points for that. Now moving on to the vegetables.
What is it? I want to know what it is.
It was the drumsticks of delectable desire.
Desire.
Yeah.
Desire my ass.
Now moving on to the vegetables.
Vegetables.
This one was stupid. I'll even admit this one was like the stupidest one.
Is this one still all V's?
Yes, this is all V's.
Vegetables of various. Nope, not gonna say that on camera.
All right.
What the fuck could you? You see, you're such a fucking word Nazi that I.
Word Nazi.
There's so much.
What does that mean? What? Explain to me what a word Nazi is. What does that mean?
You've heard the word Nazi.
No, I've heard of grammar Nazi, but that's not
that's what I meant.
Well, that's not the same thing though.
I meant grammar Nazi.
Okay, but what does that have to do with this?
You like words.
Oh yeah. Fuck me that I like words. Wow, I must be Satan spawn himself.
Yeah, be like me, no words, bitch. No.
Sorry for trying to educate people. Wow, I sound like an asshole.
Vegetables of various vigor.
Good enough. I'll give you a 0.5 for that.
What was it?
It was vast vibrance. Which is, admittedly, I will admit that's the stupidest one. That is by far the stupidest one. All right, moving on to the taters.
So it's T, right?
Yes.
Taters of tender. Taters of tender tugging.
You wish it was that. I'm going to give you 0.5 for that one. Brennan, you got in total 2.25 points.
Yeah.
I'm going to give
taters?
you 0.5 for each one. They were the taters of transcendent taste.
What's the seasoning? What was the
The
seasoning?
seasoning was the seasoning of insatiable salutation.
Bruh.
Yeah. So I'll admit this one was a stretch. I may remind you, I made this entire quiz in half an hour.
Right.
With that being said, that is the end of the quiz. That's what I just said.
Yay.
Brennan, you ended off with a maximum of, I believe,
23 points.
What?
23.
23? Wait, what do you mean?
23 points.
That's how many you think you have?
Yeah. Quick math.
I think you actually have, if I'm not mistaken, you have 19.25 points.
I said it was quick math, not right math.
Fair enough. You know what? I don't even know if I'm right, but we're going to call that good. That was the Cooking with Brennen quiz. Brennen, overall, you did do very well. So I will give you that. A couple of those questions were pretty bullshit, but at the very end of the day,
At least you admit it. That's
at
all
least
that
I
matters.
admitted it. I'm not perfect, okay? I have flaws, as do we all. And part of my flaws is I'm not able to make a completely coherent quiz in 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. But with that being said, Brendan, thank you for playing along. Bullshit quiz or not. It was just fun to chat with you today, as it always is. So, Brennan, that's going to end off this episode of Chit Chats. So thank you for being here. And Brennan, also thank you for cooking with Brennan. The whole experience of cooking with Brennan was a wonderful time.
It was an amazing experience.
It was awesome.
It will forever be my favorite thing that we've ever done.
Yes, it will. It's always going to have like a special place in our hearts, I think. And hopefully to anyone out there that's seen Cooking with Brennan and has like watched this quiz, thank you for being here. If you don't know what Cooking with Brennan is, that's on you. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Go watch Cooking with Brennan. I have the whole series on my archive channel, Tony vs. Lore. You can watch the entire series, episode 1 to 19 in one compilation, and then you can watch the finale episode, which is feature length, also on that channel. Go watch them. Worked hard on them. Both of us did.
Can I wait?
Can Brennan? Can he?
I want to.
I don't know. Can you?
Share my. Go to my
What is
share.
happening?
My
What is
screen share.
happening? What is happening here? What are you trying to do? 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 This is also producing the worst echo I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god. Okay. Brennan, thank you for that. With that, guys, we're going to end off this episode. So thank you all for watching. And we will see you guys in the next episode of Chit Chats. Bye-bye.
Look, Tony Versal.
I said bye!